Ladies and gentlemen, the villains of Spider-Man: No Way Home. Villains panel, just from the thumbnail, I see they have Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, and Jamie Foxx. That is amazing. I mean, so yeah, it's a panel. It's about 9 minutes. I'm about to jump into it real quick, but just real quick, I want to say how amazing this is, because while we've had so many iconic Spider-Man villain betrayals, none of them have really ever interacted with each other. This is like really a first time of that, and that's so exciting. I mean, isn't that mind-boggling? And just so cool. Whatever. I'm just gonna hop into it. I don't know if they're gonna have like any like new footage or whatever. I just think the panel will be fun. So I got everybody else. So same time. Here we go.
Tom, the floor is yours.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I am Tom Holland. You might recognize me
Hey.
as your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and I am here to tell you that Spidey's
Absolutely.
back for an all-new adventure in Spider-Man: No Way Home. I know people say this.
I have so many
all the time,
tickets,
but I
so many
mean it when I
showtimes.
say that you're going to see things in this movie that you've never ever seen before. I'm talking about pumpkin bombs,
Oh shit!
sandstorms,
Woo!
the multiverse, which
Oh.
okay, you might have seen them before, but I promise, not like this and not together. Also, Peter
Right.
Parker is finally heading off to college, and the word is out. So
Yo!
everyone knows that he is Spider-Man.
College trilogy. Let's go.
So throw your fan theories out the window. They're probably not true, or are they? And get ready to see one of the most ambitious films we've ever made. An incredible story with lots of heart, laughter, high-flying action, mind-blowing effects, and some insane villains. No Way Home is the culmination of the Homecoming trilogy and the start of a multiverse of possibilities. Now I have the honor of introducing some legends. Please enjoy this exclusive panel with my dear friends Alfred Molina, Willem Dafoe, and Jamie Foxx here
Oh my
at
God.
CCXP.
That's so cool. Look at Willem. Willem looks so happy.
This is amazing. What excited you most about returning to Spider-Man franchise and reprising these iconic roles?
You know what? I was excited knowing Amy for years, man, and knowing what she's done with this franchise. And she was explaining to me it's going to be hot, and I didn't have to be blue and things like that. As far as my character's concerned, so you're going to be a little more.
Yeah, he did have a lot of
like
makeup.
that. And I get a chance to hang out with these.
What are you looking at?
You told me. Incredible thespians. But I mean, to sit, man.
Alfred's
see these guys,
amazing.
I really, like bow to him, and we just been having a ball.
Willen, how about you?
Willem, when I heard it, I thought, wow, that's pretty nutty. He did pretty good in
So
the
cool.
first film, but I thought, okay, they can figure out a way to bring me back. But it was really the pitch. And like Jamie, I know Amy's history. She walked me through it, and then John, the director, kind of pitched the whole idea before I read a script, and it sounded like a lot of fun and a good solution. And then when we went deeper into it, I liked the idea that I was returning to something that was same but different. It's a return to something I did before with that kind of history, but there's a spin on it. And that appealed to me.
That's really cool.
Alfred?
That's so cool.
For me, it's just about the money.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, Willem and I were kind of joshing the other day about how 20 years since his first Green Goblin, 17 years since my first time as Doc Ock, and these are the longest options that a studio has ever exercised on actors. It's like
That's
but
true.
It's the material. The pitch was excellent, and to be honest, when the idea was first suggested, my first thought was, hang on, I'm 17 years older. I've got chins. I've got wrinkles. I mean, what are they going to do? And then, of course, I suddenly realised, wait a minute, they've got the technology. This isn't going to be a problem. But it's been very nice to come back to something that is familiar, but at the same time completely new, because the technology has moved on phenomenally since in the last couple of decades. And so that's it's kind of still exciting.
As a filmer, I'm so obsessed with this.
Costume back on.
Yeah, dude. Yes.
Who knows how uncomfortable those costumes are. But they look good. We are actors. You forget about the discomfort, and it's part of it. But the costumes are much more comfortable than they were before. I remember the initial fitting to create the costume for the Green Goblin. I stood there for 8 hours, and they put different preformed pieces on me Now they scan me and they can design it and then make the costume.
Oh
and then
shit!
try
I didn't
it
even
on.
know that. I
It's
feel
a
like I should have known
huge
that.
leap in the technology, and they're more flexible. We can do more things with them. Um,
Whoops.
Also, I don't know how much we want to fool with spoilers, but
Oh, we love spoilers.
it
Yo.
looks a little different. Old Norman and the Goblin have
Oh yeah, the
further
like hood
down
and
the
stuff.
line, and they have a few more tricks up their sleeve. So it's
Mm.
not an exact. There have been upgrades on the costume, let's say.
Alfred,
Okay.
how about you?
Yeah, well, the main difference between that film and this one is that
Practical arms.
the tentacles are all kind of CG now. They'll all be
Sure.
superimposed on me at a later date. Whereas in the original movie, they were mechanical, and I had them like attached to me, and we had puppeteers working them and stuff. So that's the big difference. But it's just a great story. It's a wonderful world to be in. It's we're having, if I say so myself, we're having a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Mm.
Jamie?
I love it.
Definitely we got
Yeah.
a brand new star, a brand new look. The blue when we did it the first time, it was look, man, I didn't care. I was just happy to be in this wonderful chorus, and it was like
It looked cool though.
Sort of like 2 or 3 hours or whatever like that. But with this new is fly. The homies is like, okay,
New.
okay, we get you now. When I was blue, they still roll with me. But like, okay, you blue. But with this one, it just feels more comfortable, and I think it feels more
Okay.
today, modern. Like not trying so hard. Like I sort of related to R&B back in the day. In R&B, you used to have fringes on your outfit, and and like shoulder pads and things like. Now you can sing. So it's like now we're just singing.
What do you like
Nice.
most about portraying a villain?
The thing about grounded villains is that, and this is what's so wonderful about the villains in the Marvel universe, if you like, is that so many of them become villains almost reluctantly, almost in spite of themselves. An accident happens or some terrible tragedy, and it transforms them, and that's what makes them very playable, because it's not just mustache twirling. There's some real depth to it, and that's what makes them interesting. I mean, in a lesser environment, us as villains, we would just be functionaries. We would just be there to get the plot going. But here we've got real storylines. We've got we're they are real people, and so it's
Green Goblin has a case to state this time.
yeah.
Oh
Trying to
shit.
make his case.
Oh.
Like, it's not just about some kind of abstract muscle twirling power grab. It's about.
Are you suggesting I'm a mustache twirling power grab? Oh, look here, I'm classically trained.
A tricky one. Which villain is the most terrifying?
Oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy because, like I said, we've just been watching.
Probably Green Goblin. Well, Ock though.
And it seems personal. Because
Yeah, it probably is the
because with
villain, though.
Electro, it's like Electro and us. It's to the world. The world did me wrong. But when something is personal, and you could go all the way back to Shakespeare, when something is personal, and that either that jealous thing, there's nothing that could beat that. No matter what costume you put on, no matter what you say. So when he speaks, he has the power, and I think you really. But I'm being
Okay,
right though.
sweet,
It'd be different
sweet.
if I
Don't
was
get
blowing.
embarrassed.
Like here's the thing. But if I was
Sounds
blowing,
good to me.
but here's the thing. But if I was blowing smoke, he'd know it. Here's the thing. It's personal, and anytime you can get a character to be personal in a movie, it has the most weight. So.
CCXP is a fan event. Is there anything you'd like to say to your Brazilian fans?
Well, I mean, if I may speak purely for myself, I think there is, at some level, because we're professional people, there is some level where we don't want to let them down. We want to give them something that is going to be worth their while. But the fact that a huge percentage of the audience are comic book fans who know this world, they love the detail, they love the kind of the inside baseball of it all. I think that's important to us as well, because we don't want to disappoint that side of the storytelling either. And so I think it's a sort of symbiotic relationship, really. They give us the chance to give them what they want.
Symbiote?
And that's,
No.
I gotta tell you, it's just so much fun.
Whoa,
This is
thanks,
beautiful.
guys.
Thank you.
It's so beautiful.
Thanks.
Oh man, God, that was 9 minutes. You're kidding? That was 9 whole minutes, dude. That's wild. That's so cool. I gotta triple check, make sure Sony didn't drop anything else. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I just reacted to the first look at the Into the Spider-Verse sequel, Across the Spider-Verse Part 1. And yeah, and then we just had a thing for Morbius, the transformation clip, just reacted to that as well. So this has been wild, dude. This has been so wild. I literally am obsessed with Spider-Man and like all things regarding. He's literally my favorite character of all time. I adore like all the different projects Sony has been able to create and release. I think I genuinely enjoy everything that they've produced so far, and I can't wait to see what we got next with No Way Home, Morbius as well, Spider-Verse, all that. Seriously, dude, it's a great time to be a Spider-Man fan. I mean, not even to mention the video games and stuff. I adore it all. I love it. And just think about this villains panel, seeing you know, Willem, Alfred, and Jamie all discuss their past and present, playing villains. It's so mesmerizing when I literally grew up watching them. Like I was like 4, like 3 or 4, maybe 3, 4 or 5, when the first Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire came out, and watching the stuff with Green Goblin, like that's always been impressioned in my brain. The Doc Ock stuff as well, all the Raimi trilogy, and then like I started hitting my teen years by the time Andrew's Amazing Spider-Man films came out, and seeing stuff with the Lizard and Electro and these different villains and characters and portrayals. Like growing up, I literally grew up through all these iterations of Spider-Man, and it all culminating by No Way Home. I reached the end of my teen years by the time Tom got around here and win Civil War, and now here we are on the present day. He's about to make this is his 6th MCU film appearance, and this being a culmination of effectively like 20 years of me watching and experiencing all these versions of Spider-Man in one motion picture. Is it any wonder why I'm literally trying to see it like 10 times opening weekend? I know I'm a madman, but yeah, I legitimately am. I adore this to an unhealthy degree, honestly. But I mean, I literally made like a whole Spider-Man Homecoming homemade suit cosplay for Halloween that I'm gonna be rocking opening night. I adore it. I love it so much, and I'm gonna cut off here because I can go on forever, and I do go on forever on pretty much almost every episode of my podcast, much to my co-host's dismay. But we all have fun, and it's a great time. If you want to check that out, it's called My Cup of Tea. We try to stream every week. We do commentaries as well. We do commentaries of all the Spider-Man films. I'm gonna try to edit highlights for them, hopefully soon. But yeah, it's a blast, man. I love it so much. What did you guys think of the villains panel? A little bit of new footage of the Green Goblin stuff, all that. Oh, it's amazing. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Check out the other reactions to Spider-Man stuff. And if you enjoyed my reaction, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if not already. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.